So how are you doing? We just wrapped up April, right? So we got taxes that we had to pay. We had the April showers to bring the May flowers. We have interest rates kind of going back up. We've had a market that have rallied for months. And so how are you feeling about your portfolio? How are you feeling about how you're doing with your investments? Are you even paying attention? And are you losing perspective? So after rallying for several months, in the month of April, we sold off and finished lower. So just like we're at this crossroads of shifting from spring into summer, we're at a crossroads within the markets, because this market has rallied so much in the last few months that normally would have taken years to happen. A sell-off or a correction or just going sideways for a while could be expected. And yet, if we just keep going higher in this one area of the market, in some specific individual stocks, or just the large cap area of the market in general, human nature wants to start chasing that performance. And history shows you can't do that. You can't chase performance, because what you're really doing is buying something high and locking in someone else's gain. And eventually we think fundamentals are going to come back into play. And over time, as history shows, a diversified portfolio is just a better way to manage risk and return. And so what you should be doing is not getting caught up comparing a diversified portfolio to a concentrated area of the market, but realizing overall the portfolio that we are managing is accomplishing what it needs to be accomplishing, which is managing risk and return. And on your end, what you need to be doing is kind of looking out into the future and seeing, how's that cash reserve in the bank doing? How are you feeling about living the life you're meant to live and buying the next major purchase or home improvement or car? And when is that going to happen? And where are those monies going to come from? Because that's where we can help really speak in and add value and make sure what you need is not in a market, especially if those markets could correct. And day in, day out, in this lotto winning, get rich quick environment that we're in, every day we're just hammered to think that we're supposed to just make more money. Sometimes trying to go make those investments can put you at risk that you really don't want to take. And the job as an advisor is to help discern when that risk isn't going to generate that return going forward based on what it's done. And so that's why diversification works, but no one sits there and says, before these headlines come out of the paper, or before you turn on that TV that says, hey, if you're a long-term investor, you can ignore everything we're going to talk about getting rich and gambling and trying to make a bunch of money, or concentrate ourselves, because they're not paid to tell you that. We're paid to tell you that, to make sure that we set up a portfolio based on your goals and what you need to do within the time frame that you have with the resources that you have, and then allow you not to worry about these headlines and worry about the news of the marketplace or what the interest rates are doing. So we want you to go and enjoy May and plan for the summer, and let us be a part of that planning going forward.
The purpose of these up or down videos is to try and bring a little understanding about what you should be doing with your long-term investments based on what is going on. And so this is Tyson Ray, financial advisor at Form Wealth Advisors, where we exist to help make life better for our clients and those in our community.